Hi, boys and girls. It's Pastor Greg. Good to be with you this Sunday. I want you to picture your best friend. What do you do to be a good friend to that person? We can be good friends to others because we have the best example, Jesus. Jesus sought out new friends. He taught them, he loved them, and he helped them. He put their needs ahead of his own, and he does the same for us. Jesus is our forever friend, always there to teach, love, and to help us. In our Bible story today, Jesus gathers some friends to follow him. Those friends were called disciples. Jesus gathered those friends to walk with him through life. They followed him everywhere. Even though we can't see and touch Jesus like they could, he still wants to be our friend. He wants to walk with us through life by our side and help us to follow him. So if you need to know how to be a good friend, just spend some time with the best friend you'll ever have. Jesus is waiting for you, friends.
Hi, friends. I'm so excited to spend time together with you today. And I'm excited to praise Jesus. Let's sing a song about how he will reign forever as a king.
To your arms, the riches of your love will always be enough. Nothing compares to your embrace, light of the world, forever reign. You are good when there's nothing good in me. You are love on display for all to see. You are light when the darkness closes in. You are hope, you have covered all my sin. And I'm running to your arms, I'm running to your arms. The riches of your love will always be enough. Nothing compares to your embrace, light of the world, forever reign. I'm running to your arms, I'm running to your arms. The riches of your love will always be enough. Nothing compares to your embrace, light of the world, forever reign, forever reign.
Jesus is the all-powerful and mighty king, and he's our forever friend. How cool is that? Jesus is our friend forever. That's our Bible point today. So every time you hear the words, Jesus is our friend, use your pointer finger to draw a big circle in the air in front of you and say, forever. Let's try it together. Jesus is our friend forever. Let's try that one more time. Jesus is our friend forever. It's true. Jesus is a friend who loves us no matter what. Let's celebrate our friendship with Jesus as we sing another song. Lawrence Elk is our Bible memory buddy. I wonder if elk have friends. Let's find out with a this or that challenge. You'll hear 2 fun facts about elk. It's up to you to decide which is true, this fact or that. Do elk like to travel alone or in groups? I want you to hold up one finger to vote for this, alone, or all your fingers to vote for that, in groups. Ready? Drum roll, please. Elk travel in groups. Maybe Lawrence Elk can tell us more about his friends.
Hey there, good to see you. I'm Lawrence Elk. Not a moose, not a ram, but an excellent elk. Male elk like me are called bulls. You see that? We bulls have awesome antlers. Check them out. Female elk are called cows. No, not that kind of cow. This kind. And baby elk are called calves. Aren't they cute? Cows and calves don't have antlers like I do. I know, ladies, it's a bummer. But you and the little ones are still cute as a button. Me and my elk buddies like to hang out way up in the Rocky Mountains. It's extra cold up in the winter. Brrr. And when the grass is all covered up with snow, I mean, what's an elk to eat? So, we move on down to lower ground where we can find grass to munch on. Good. Sometimes we even visit towns where people live. But keep your distance if you see an elk on your street. When temperatures warm up in the spring and summer, my herd heads for the hills. Want to visit my neck of the woods? Come on! Imagine you're hiking up a mountain with me. Swing those arms like you're marching up the miles. Getting tired? Keep going! We made it! It's beautiful up here. Just look at that view. I'm glad you came with me because I don't like to travel alone. Elk stick together in a group called a herd. Together, we head up and down the mountain. So, welcome to the herd. That reminds me of some friends in the Bible. They stuck together and followed Jesus wherever he led them. Their group of friends is often called Jesus' disciples. Jesus' disciples followed him and listened to what he said. Like when he said this, "There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends." That's from the Bible, Book of John, chapter 15, verse 13. Jesus invited the disciples to be his forever friends. Jesus showed God's amazing love when he gave up his life for them and for all people. Jesus wants to be your forever friend too. That means you can talk to Jesus and he'll listen. And you can follow Jesus and live like he did. You can be a good friend to others, just like Jesus. Yep, my elk friends always stick together, and sticking with Jesus can help you be a better friend. Jesus is our friend, forever. And speaking of friends, I gotta get back to my herd. Talk to you later.
I'm glad we have a herd of friends here today. We're friends with each other because Jesus is our friend forever. In today's Bible story, Jesus met some new friends called disciples. To find out what happened, let's host a game show. First, we need a name for our game show. I know. We'll use our Bible point and call it Jesus is our friend forever. Today we'll meet 4 different people who are in the running to be friends with Jesus. Audience, it's up to you to decide which contestant should win the grand prize, a forever friendship with Jesus. All right, first up is Andrew. Andrew, you're the next contestant on Jesus is our friend forever. It says here, Andrew is a fisherman. Andrew, show us what you look like when you fish. Audience, can you be the fish while Andrew goes fishing? You'll stay where you are, but wiggle and squirm like a fish on the line. Okay, floppy fish, that's enough. Thank you, Andrew. Now, a fisherman is an important job. I mean, we all need to eat, but it's not really that valued. In Bible times, it's more of a job for people who didn't finish school. There aren't many rich and powerful fishermen. Andrew, you're interested in following Jesus, but you've already been following this other guy called John the Baptist. That's impressive experience because John the Baptist was telling people how special Jesus was. In fact, I hear John's the one who pointed Jesus out to you. Let's find out more about what happened when you saw Jesus. When he saw Jesus passing by, he said, "Look, the Lamb of God." When the two disciples heard him say this, they followed Jesus. Remember, these contestants are competing for the grand prize of forever friendship with Jesus. So, audience, what do you think? Based on what you know about Andrew, would he be a good friend for Jesus? Clap quietly or loudly or somewhere in the middle to show what you think of Andrew. Okay, we'll have to wait until the end of the game show to find out if Andrew makes the cut. But now, let's call up our next contestant. Simon, you're the next contestant on Jesus is Our Friend Forever. Now, Simon, I'm noticing resemblance between you and Andrew. You look like you could be brothers. And in fact, you are brothers, it says here. Andrew told you about this opportunity to be friends with Jesus. And here you are. You and Andrew run your fishing business together. So let's see your fishing moves too. Oh, that's some good fishing. But Simon, people who know you say you often act without thinking, doing something impulsive or unexpected. See what I mean? People have said you're really committed and dedicated, but sometimes you let your enthusiasm lead you to do things you shouldn't. But when Jesus saw you, he had something to say. Let's see what he had to say. Jesus looked at him and said, "You are Simon, son of John. You will be called Cephas," which, when translated, is Peter. Wow, Jesus gave you a nickname. Cephas, or Peter, means rock. Jesus can see a strong character in you. No wonder you like to go by Peter instead of Simon now. Audience, do you have a nickname? Go ahead and shout it out if you do. Cool nicknames. Well, audience, what do you think? Should Simon Peter win the grand prize? A forever friendship with Jesus? Show me with your applause. Quiet, medium, or loud. Okay, thanks for your votes. We'll find out after a couple more contestants. Next up, Philip. Philip, come on down. You're the next contestant on Jesus is Our Friend Forever. Philip, there's something different about how you met Jesus. Let's read about it. The next day, Jesus decided to leave for Galilee. Finding Philip, he said to him, "Follow me." Interesting. You didn't find Jesus. He found you. That's always a good sign. Audience, point to Philip and say, "There he is." Philip, when we read about you in the Bible, it seems like you're pretty good at thinking through the details and making plans. Can you show us your best thinking face? What do you think, audience? Is Philip a good friend for Jesus? Let's use our applause to show. All right, thank you, audience. Soon we'll make our final decision on whether Philip can win the grand prize, a forever friendship with Jesus. But before we find out, we have one more contestant. He's Philip's friend, and his name is Nathaniel. Nathaniel, you're the next contestant on Jesus is Our Friend Forever. Hi, Nathaniel. When Philip told you about Jesus being from the town of Nazareth, you were a bit skeptical. Can you show us how you crossed your arms and shook your head no? Yep, just like that. Let's read what you said in the Bible. Nazareth, can anything good come from there? Nathanael asked. Wow, Nathanael, that's not a very good start. You're not going to make a very good friend for Jesus if you don't believe in him. But let's read what Jesus said about you. When Jesus saw Nathanael approaching, he said of him, "Here truly is an Israelite in whom there is no deceit." Wow, that's high praise you got from Jesus. Okay, audience, let's give Nathanael a round of applause for that. All right, audience, we have 4 contestants here for the grand prize. Which of these contestants should Jesus pick for his friends? Let's vote for applause. First, we have Andrew, the fisherman, who used to follow John. Cheer for Andrew if you think he should win the forever friendship with Jesus. Next, we have Peter, Andrew's brother and fellow fisherman. Although he acts without thinking, Jesus sees strength in him. Cheer for Peter if you think he should win forever friendship with Jesus. Third, we have Philip. Remember, Jesus went looking for Philip, and he seems to think things through. Cheer for Philip if you think he should win the forever friendship with Jesus. And our last contestant is Nathanael. He was skeptical at first, but he studies the Bible, and Jesus says he has integrity. Make some noise for Nathanael if you think he should win the forever friendship with Jesus. And the winner is... The winner is everyone? Andrew, Peter, Philip, and Nathanael. You've all won the grand prize, a forever friendship with Jesus. That's right. Jesus is our friend forever. Let's give all these contestants a round of applause. But that's not all. Since Jesus has no limits on friends, audience, you all win too. Everyone wins the grand prize, a forever friendship with Jesus. Well, contestants, thanks for playing and congratulations. You're all very different people, but Jesus still wants us to be friends with each one of you. I have a feeling your friendship with each other will grow too as you follow Jesus together. Thanks for joining us on Jesus is Our Friend Forever. We'll see you next time. So the 4 contestants on our show who all got to follow Jesus were very different people, but they were united by the fact that they were all friends with Jesus. We're friends because Jesus is our friend forever. You don't have to be a certain kind of person to be friends with Jesus. He wants to be friends with everyone. We're friends because Jesus is our friend forever. Our love for Jesus brings different people together.